What's good, Tilray traders and investors? It's Rod with Pow Group, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Today is Tuesday, September 30th, and welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth. Hope you're doing well. In this video, we're going to take a look at Tilray brands. Germany is heating up in a big way. There was some news directly from Tilray saying that they're increasing their craft MJ production in Germany, and there's some great news out of the German government as well about how legalization has been going. And spoiler alert, it's pretty much as you would expect. No zombies, no increased crime, and yeah, just overall, who would have thought safe access and regulated products would make way more sense than the illegal kind? Yeah, it's it's pretty ridiculous, but a good vote of confidence that we're more than likely going to see the U.S. Start to follow suit. And we know that a lot of the politicians in the U.S., they're just talking the same bullshit narratives, right? It's just, oh, it's going to create more violence and zombies in the streets and accidents and all this stuff, right? We know it's all BS. Before we get to it, make sure to smash the like, help support me in the channel. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, you'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. You can also follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. Handle for that is @GroupPow. And full disclosure, I do own Tilray. It's my largest portfolio holding. So before we jump into this press release directly from Tilray, they announced expansion of premium craft MJ production at the EU GMP facility in Germany. We'll go over some of the findings here. There was an article from MJ Moment and also the MJ Herald. So Germany's first Germany's first evaluation report on MJ legalization shows drop in crime and stable use trends. Its first official review of MJ legalization law finds major reductions in MJ-related crime, no significant surge in adult use, and continued declines in youth consumption. So again, it's just like alcohol and tobacco, folks. If you have to age gate, if you have to show an ID, why would it increase youth consumption? It's going to cut down on the local guy and gal that you get your stuff from on the street, right? It's going to take away that illicit market. Eventually, it's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. Look at what happened in Canada. But I've like in the first maybe 3-4 years of Canadian legalization, so many people were saying, oh, I just went back. Like the quality wasn't very good. The prices are ridiculous. I just went back to my regular person on the street, right? I never see that anymore. And the quality is amazing. I actually heard the opposite, where people on the street were buying it from the legal store and then reselling it on the street, which is pretty insane. So eventually we'll eradicate all of the illicit market, but it's going to take time. And yeah, related, like a drop in MJ related crime. Well, go figure. If it's now legal and you're not leaving it up to, these criminal organizations who are breaking the law to basically distributed it, well, it just makes sense, right? And no significant surge in adult use. Again, it doesn't matter if you ban it, if you legalize it, people are going to do what they want to do. That is just the cold, hard truth. And when you tell somebody you can't have something and that it's illegal, guess what it makes you want to do? It makes you want to do it even more, right? It's like when you're a kid and your parents tell you you're not allowed to do something, you want to do it that much more, right? So kind of like a reverse psychology mindset, if you will. But there was also an article, similar article here from MJ Moment. German government report shows MJ legalization hasn't increased youth use or traffic accidents. So there's actually some studies saying that if you consume it, you actually drive better. I don't subscribe to that. Just don't do it, right? Don't drive high. Don't drive under the influence of alcohol, drugs, etc. It's not. This isn't rocket science, folks. We've been legal for almost 7 years here in Canada. I don't condone anybody drinking and driving. I don't condone anybody smoking and driving, any kind of drugs or alcohol, any of that. It's just, again, make it regulated, safe, tested. Don't let people smoke in the streets, right? Just like alcohol. This is all pretty black and white elementary stuff, folks. But eventually, the U.S. will catch up. But I said this today in the Power Group private community, folks. The U.S. is not dumb. Right, we're dealing with the biggest economy in the world, the biggest capital markets in the world. Right, this is the biggest, most established, with some of the best talent, and the brightest minds in the planet, like on the planet and in the world. And you're telling me they can't do the math, 2 and 2, what MJ is equals 4? No, it's all smoke and mirrors. Right, it's all about regulatory capture and control, and also protecting the incumbents, the big alcohol, big pharma, big tobacco, so that they can catch up and slow the industry down, right? It happens. It happened with crypto. The new administration came in at the beginning of this year, and look, they went from like, I think they're number 2 in global crypto adoption now in the US because they leapfrog everybody. The same will happen with MJ very, very soon. So here's some exciting news. At a Tillray today, they announced their expansion of premium craft MJ production at its advanced EU GMP facility in Germany, and you have to have the facility in Germany. Tilray Medical enhances Tilray Craft MJ portfolio with new patient-centered offerings. And this is Neumünster, Germany. So Tilray Medical announced today, I'll just read this because it's pretty cool just to just try to wrap your head around how big this company is, right? Over, I think it's 22 countries now. You know, it's at the forefront. It's the first in Italy, right? France is coming online. You got Germany, the rest of the EU, the US coming online soon. Just imagine what they have to do on a daily basis. Just even understand some of these, the laws and regulations just in each of these jurisdictions in Germany and how it's completely different than other parts of the world. It must be something extraordinarily difficult to manage, but obviously have teams dedicated to that specific area. But a global leader in medicinal MJ, empowering the therapeutic alliance between patients and healthcare practitioners to make informed, individualized health decisions. Transforming Healthcare today announced the expansion of Tilray Craft portfolio in Germany with 5 new MJ flower products produced in Germany at Tilray's EU GMP certified facility in Neumünster as part of the BF Arm in-country cultivation program. The additions reflect Tilray's ongoing commitment to providing physicians and pharmacies with a diverse range of quality EU GMP certified medical MJ options for eligible patients. Ragnish Ori, Managing Director International at Tilray Brands, commented, "The expansion of our Tilray Craft Premium MJ flower range demonstrates our commitment to patient care in Germany. As a global leader in medical MJ, supported by our advanced EU GMP facility in Germany, Tilray continuously introduces new genetics bred to pharmaceutical standards at Neumünster. This approach enables us to provide reliable, patient-focused medical MJ options. Our priority remains delivering consistent, quality solutions to physicians and pharmacies, always placing patients' needs first. Tilray Craft is cultivated and produced indoors at Tilray's EU GMP certified facility located in Neumünster, Germany. The production process adheres to rigorous quality control standards and protocols, ensuring distinctive quality medical MJ that patients can depend on for consistency and reliability." And just think, folks, like the competitive advantage here, the moat. It was Curaleaf, Boris Jordan said that, the reason why they're lagging behind some of their peers in the US is because they have such a big international footprint. They also acquired Northern Green Canada, so they're a Canadian LP now. So, and they have a huge international footprint, right, in Europe. So, Boris Jordan said that if a name like if other MSOs were to do what they've done to build out their international footprint. So, if say for example Trulieve were to do something similar that Curaleaf did, so they had a similar footprint internationally, it would cost them about $400 million, $500 million, folks. That's basically all of the cash on Trulieve's balance sheet. So just imagine, Tilray and Curaleaf are so much further ahead than any other company out there, and that's why I'm most bullish on Tilray. It's my number 1 holding, and Curaleaf is my number 2. So the new Tilray Craft products, Tilray Craft, this just means MJ flower, and you got Triangle Mints. 2 variations. You got the Platinum Pave 34, and then Sunset Sherbet, and this one. Platinum Pave, that's actually a Broken Coast brand or strain. And I've actually had it. It's pretty good. I still like Redecan strains the best, though. Space Age Cakes is by far my favorite. Animal Runts is pretty good, but I really like the Purple Churro as well. There's a lot of great new strains out of that, but that's Space Age Cake and the Purple Churro, Animal Runts, they're all amazing. All Tilray Craft products are available by prescription at pharmacies throughout Germany. Tilray remains dedicated to advancing medical MJ innovation and supporting healthcare professionals with quality, compliant solutions. As patients' needs continue to evolve, the company will responsibly expand its portfolio to ensure access to consistent EU GMP certified products both within Germany and internationally. So it's an exciting time, folks. Germany heating up in a big way. And speaking of heating up, Tilray did pull back about 13% from the high of the day yesterday to the low of the day today. Overall, pretty healthy. Tilray was the number 1 leader yesterday, And you can see here on average, most names down around 5-6%, and Tilray coming in at down 6.5%. So nice to see that it was top of the list in terms of gains yesterday, but middle of the pack in terms of losses. Goes to show you that Tilray is holding its value pretty well. And yesterday we hit over 2 billion market cap on Tilray. We're sitting at 1.92 billion right now, but it was just at 500 million not too long ago. I said I had no business being there, and in a very short order, just in a few months, it was over 2 billion again. And just for context, Wendy's, the restaurant, has a lot. I think it's like 1.7 billion market cap. So Tilray, way more valuable than a name like Wendy's, for example. Just a funny comparison. I was looking at that chart for a Power Group private community member, which Wendy's has been absolutely destroyed. But if we take a look here at Tilray on the hourly time frame, we do have an hourly bull flag. It wasn't just on Tilray, it was on multiple names, so that increases the odds that we're going to see that across the sector. So if we go from our low to the high, you can see we held this higher low and 144. Then we confirmed the hourly bull flag with a break of that resistance there at 167. So that confirmed it. Now you just move it out to your 0.32 fib, and the target is 210. And then when we zoom out to the weekly time frame, we confirmed the weekly bull flag as well, and that's showing 290. Something else that happened as well is the stochastic was bearish, but it just crossed bullish this week. So love to see it. We're breaking to a higher high. And on the weekly time frame, we're destined for that 200 weekly there at 253. A lot of our names, like VFF, for example, got well above its 200 weekly. So again, increases the odds that other names are probably going to follow suit. And if Tilray does something similar, we'll be at 253 just to get back to it. And if we get above it, similar to what VFF did, that's somewhere around $3 or $4 USD in the cards. So looking good. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this news in the comment section. We'll continue the conversation there. It's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us in the pursuit of wealth, and we'll catch you on the next one.